Hi friends, this is Helen with Helenistique. Today I wanted to go over how I organize this chunky planner to sanity so that I can navigate through life throughout the week, every single day of the year. When it comes to showing you how I divide up and organize this chunky planner, I need to show you by tab dividers because to me, tab dividers is one of the most important things in my planner. I just have a little decor because I always believe that when you open up your planner in the beginning, like the first thing in the morning, one of the best feelings ever is to know that you're looking at something beautiful, something wonderful that makes you happy, that makes you smile, and to just start off your day in a bright condition. Let's go to the first tab, which is the yearly. So in the yearly, I hold my holidays and special days to remember right here on the first page. If you look over here, you have the whole year at a glance of all the different months of the year. And within the yearly tab, I have my monthly calendar for the whole year. And I have it tabbed off with a tiny little sticky tab divider that you get from Office Depot or anywhere else. And I just put a little cute sticker on it and then I die cut it myself. I have all the events and appointments going on here in any given month. And I update it as I go. So anytime there's a new appointment, new event that I am informed about, into here. Then goes to my middle section. It just holds some stickies. It's always good to have a little section to do that. So it's not all over the place and you're not looking for it while you're in this deep state of work. And then I have the adulting logs here. And I am yet to update it because remember I moved into my A6 not too long ago. It has my health log and spending tracker. It has last month's weekly and dailies that I still want to reference. Sometimes when I need to reference some ideas or things that I sketched, I need to just keep it in here and not archive it just yet. Then let's go to my monthly tab. Now my monthly tab holds the master list of the month, basically a running list of all the different parts of my life. So home, it has to buy and then cross it off as we go. It has my businesses and then home and my wish list. So some things that I want to purchase, I have it there. So I have it by sections of my life. By the way, you guys, this is a freebie in my shop. Then it goes into my weekly tab. Now my weekly tab always holds one of my freebie sticky note designs just to signify what days I was in planner. And today is Sunday and I was in my planner every single day of the week, you guys. Then it goes into the weeklies. So in my weeklies, I have different versions of my bundles from my shop at any given time. I'm either testing it or heavily using it. In this scenario, I am testing it. And so let's go to an empty week where I can show you. All right, so in an empty week, this is my weekly. I typically have my trackers that track anywhere between sleep, deep work, AM, PM routines, social media, and or meal plan, spending and order tracker. So I always have my budget up to date. And then most importantly, what I really want to know are what are my deliverables? What I love to do is daily plan. Outside of schedules and events, I would take all of these schedules and events, write it down on each page. So I'm basically setting up the week. Then from there, on Monday or the night before, I would look at all the things that I have to do from my master list, jot down everything that I am willing and ready to commit to. Upon the schedule of the day, time block, inbox, anything new that comes up that was not planned that I have to do, pay attention to, goes here. And I just take care of it as I go. I break down the bigger tasks into little bite-sized tasks so that I can get it done. It's manageable and it's not overwhelming. I have more places to note, journal, or even jot down ideas from that day. This is why I like daily on 2 pages. The next sections here are these 6 tabs on the side from Infinite Lotus. So here I have the schedules, and the schedules carry my family chores, weekly badging of deep work, just kind of scheduling out my ideal plan for the week and how I like to time block my hours. For instance, right now we're hiring a new tutor for my daughter. When they ask what days work for you, this is where I would look. I need to have an idea of my schedule in order for me to with anybody. Even if I wanted to schedule meetings, like these are my meeting availability times because I'm catching up or in meetings, and if I have nothing scheduled, then here you go. And this is also available in my shop for free. Then it has my kiddo schedule, my family schedule, my husband's traveling, my traveling, all that stuff. Then goes to my biggest section in this binder right this minute. It's not supposed to be this thick, but it is this thick right now because I have been very busy from end of January till now. My mom just went back to her house yesterday, just dropped her off. And so I have not had a chance to close out my budget for February and March. And here we are in April. Spending trackers and budget bundles from January, February to March, then April. I have all of that in here, and that's why it is so thick. Once I get rid of, I will definitely have a lot less. Spending trackers are now stored in the weeklies, and it's the easiest way for me to deal with daily spending on a weekly basis when it's in that bundle in the front. And then it has my project tab, and this just stores my YouTube log, which is also a freebie in my shop. And then also like any kind of cleaning, decluttering, any kind of projects that I want to have some inserts for, I have it in there. Then the goals section, I would typically have my visual vision board here, my goals, in my A5 here, as well as my Notion. So I don't feel like I need to clutter this. I used to do that. I don't feel like I need to clutter it anymore. Then I have the notes section. I usually have just some empty notes, but now that I have these half sheets, I realize I don't really need notes. The last section would then be miscellaneous. So these 3 sections right now are not being used. And I'm proud of it because, hey, if you don't need the clutter, you don't need the clutter to chunk it up anymore. But the budget section, I really need it. Daily and the weekly, monthly calendars, as well as my yearly. It stores exactly what I need to navigate life and keep me sane. So I hope this video helped. And if you have any questions, jot them down below. You guys know I always get to it. Sometimes it takes a minute, but I am always getting onto it. I actually love reading you guys' notes, so just FYI. That's about it, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.